friends, and welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about my current supplement routine. I figured it's been quite some time since I have discussed this. I think I've included maybe like my intro workout supplements a few times here and there throughout my videos, especially during prep. But I don't think I've ever talked about like a full day of supplements for myself. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I've been in my internship and I still have my little blazy blaze on, so I figured, you know, we'll keep it professional, right? We'll be like academic here for a second, you know? So, background, right now I am in my off-season, improvement season, you know, trying to lay down some muscle. I'm actually currently on a mini cut, but with that being said, nothing really changes with my supplements. I also have a coach, Nick Tong. I'm sure some of you are probably familiar with him. He is the best. So he actually recommended me most of these supplements that I started when we started working together, which was halfway through my prep last summer. However, some of them I did take on my own volition before he and I ever worked together. So we got a good mix going on. And one more thing that I would like to promote / disclaim is the classic, you know, you don't need supplements to reach your goals. They are called supplements for a reason. I think that's very self-explanatory. They can help you reach your goals once you've got everything else nailed down on point. And by everything else, I mean your diet and your training, okay? If you are not consistent with both of those things, then you're literally just wasting your money on any supplement you're buying. I don't care if you think it's cool because of the person that put it out, or you really love the brand. It's not gonna do anything for you unless you are consistent with your diet and your training, okay? And diet doesn't mean that you're dieting, that you're in a caloric deficit, that you're trying to lose weight. Diet literally means your nutrition, what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. So again, be consistent with those before you start to incorporate this stuff. And with that being said, let's just get started. Okay, so I'm gonna do this chronologically, the way that I take these from the morning to the night. I don't have a ton by any means, but that is just what makes sense to me. So the first thing that I take is good old apple cider vinegar. Now, I have a terrible GI tract, all right? We've been working on this thing for years, and one of the biggest benefits of apple cider vinegar is that it helps with digestion. And homegirl needs all the help she can get with digestion. So the way that I take this is I will measure out a tablespoon and I put it in a little shot glass kind of thing, a little bit bigger than a shot glass. And then I fill it up with water and I try to drink it in 5 swallows or less. I hold my breath. I just, you know, it's not a good time. But I will say it does get easier over time. You can also, you know, if you're just starting out, if you want to try this, I would recommend mixing it with a Crystal Light, or I don't know. You can literally mix it with anything, a carbonated drink, or throw some lemon juice in there. Make your own concoction of flavors that you like that will hide this, because in the beginning it is rough. I would also recommend not taking straight shots of this because it is very acidic, so it can burn your esophagus. Obviously, you know, right when you take it, it's gonna burn, but over the months and years that you do that to yourself, you're gonna do some damage to your esophagus, and you don't want that. Also, it can affect, you know, your teeth and your gums and stuff if you got it, you know, swishing around. I don't know who the hell is swishing around ACV, but I'm just saying it's a win-win to take it with water and mix it with something, all right? Also, one more thing, when you buy apple cider vinegar, make sure you get the one that says with the mother. This is important for your gut health, for all the digestion purposes. I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of science behind all these things because you can definitely do your own research, but again, this is super beneficial for gut health. And I take this is the first thing that I put in my stomach every day. I take this before I eat my breakfast or take any other supplements. Then I go ahead and take a few pills. So all of these are going to be what I take right after the apple cider vinegar. The first of which is a probiotic. Now I make sure I get one that has 30 billion cultures. You want one with a lot of cultures because it's going to help with your digestion. Again, homegirl needs all the help she can get. My coach actually recommended, I don't remember the minimum number, it might be 30 billion, but he recommended, you know, make sure you get one that has at least this many cultures. So I just get mine from Vitamin Shop. These are 60 veggie capsules. They're very easy to swallow. I don't like chalky pills. I like coated pills. And these look like that. So you can see it's kind of plasticky. Easy to swallow, one a day. Tastes like nothing. And again, good for your gut. Okay, next thing is hair, skin, and nails. Now, typically I take the brand hair, skin, and nails, but my roommate's mom gave me this bottle, so I'm just trying to use it up. The serving size is 2 of these caplets, and these ones are kind of chalky. They're not really coated that well. So what I usually end up doing when I have trouble swallowing pills, which has been my whole life, is I will just set these aside until I'm eating, and then when I'm eating my breakfast, I'll eat it and I'll like chew it up, and then I'll trick myself and like put these in my mouth and then just like, you know, act like nothing's wrong, and then just take a big drink of water and everything, you know, everything goes down. So that's a trick if you're bad at swallowing pills. However, once I finish these, I am going to actually try the First Form brand because I'm very loyal to them, and they just released a hair, skin, and nails supplement. So I actually have been taking these for years, and I do attribute that to, or I attribute my hair and nail growth to that, because my nails do grow very fast. I don't know if you can see, they're naturally that long right now. They're getting a little bit too long, but that's how I like them. And then, you know, my hair is very long as well. So that keeps me feeling like a girl. Okay, now the next 2 should be taken together, and that is vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. Now, obviously, you can take these separately. You can do whatever you want, girl or boy, you know. But taking these together is optimal because D3 helps with calcium absorption, and K2 makes sure that you're not like storing too much calcium. So this is going to prevent things like bone spurs and clots in your arteries and hardening of your arteries. So these 2 together kind of balance each other out. In terms of dosage, I take, the measurement on here is IU, and I just take 1 of these a day, so 2,000 IU per day of vitamin D3, and then K2, the measurement is mcg, and I take 1 of these a day, so 100 mcg a day. These 2 were recommended by my coach, so I did not start taking these until we started working together, but I, you know, did my own research, and I trust his judgment and everything. Not that I would ever doubt his judgment, but I just think it's important to be informed and make your own decisions, you know, make sure that you are cool with like what you're putting in your body, obviously. So yes, I take these 2. I don't notice like a physical difference. Like you don't feel anything from these, but it's nice to know that, you know, my bones are going to be dense and my arteries are not going to be clogged or hardened, because you want hard bones and soft arteries, okay? Not the other way around. That'd be bad. And I will just read you the labels on the back of these so you can kind of get a more general feel aside from what I am telling you. So the D3 says, vitamin D3 supports calcium absorption for strong bones and teeth. It also promotes healthy cell growth and proper immune function. So that is what the D3 promotes. And then the K2 bottle says, vitamin K2 is intended to provide nutritive support for normal bone formation and cardiovascular health. So basically what I just told you, again, if you are interested more in the research and science behind these, I would recommend doing your own research, but yes. And then the last thing that I take in the morning is a serving of greens. Now, this is the second brand that I've tried. I used to use the very expensive Vitamineral brand, which that was during prep, so I was like on point, like not gonna change anything. And it was great. I just mixed it with water. It did not taste bad or anything. A lot of people are scared of greens. You just gotta find the right ones. And if anything, you can just mix them into a smoothie or whatnot. But I recently switched to this chocolate flavored greens. It's called Green Superfood from the brand Amazing Grass. And a serving is just 1 scoop. So looks like this, just like a typical scooper. And I actually have been mixing this with skim milk. If you don't do dairy, mix it with cashew milk, almond milk, soy milk, whatever you want. However, since I am on a mini cut right now, I'm going to finish out the half gallon of skim milk that I'm using right now and just start mixing with water because I want to use those calories elsewhere. But you stir it up and it literally tastes like chocolate milk. Like it's not, you can't tell it's greens. Obviously, it's not like that delicious whole chocolate milk, but it is a nice little concoction, if I do say so myself. So I take 1 serving of these every day. And greens are just important just for literally everything. Like, just your overall health, but especially your immune health, which is important because you don't want to be sick, but also when I was on prep, it was extremely important because you don't want to get sick when you're on prep. But again, since it's good for overall health, I incorporate these every day. I'll read you the label on this one as well. So it promotes natural energy, detox, helps alkalize, aids digestion, and supports immunity. And I just get mine at the Vitamin Shop. You can get these probably pretty much anywhere, you know, or Amazon if you just always default to Amazon. Okay, so then I go about my day, and then the next thing that I will do is typically hit the gym. And my number 1 supplement always is going to be BCAAs. All right, these are a major key. If I were to recommend your first supplement, if you are looking to try supplements, this would be the first one that I recommend, okay? Because, okay, this is how I picture it in my mind. It protects your muscle, like it puts like a shield over your muscle cells. So when your body needs energy, like you're tired and you're hungry, it'll pull your energy from your fat stores and not your muscle cells because you work hard for that muscle and you don't want to lose it just because, you know, you're hungry or you're tired. So if you follow me on Instagram or you have seen any of my other freaking videos that have supplements in them, you know that I am a very loyal customer to First Form. All right, I love First Form. They taste good. Their products are quality products. They are the only, I'm pretty sure, the only supplement company that manufactures their products in an FDA inspected facility. That does not mean that the FDA approves what they make because the FDA does not really approve supplements, but I think that speaks volumes about a company that's willing to invest in an FDA inspected facility. All right, is that enough plugging for First Form? So my favorite flavor of BCAAs is lemonade. I've had the apple juice. Both are good. I mean, there really is not a bad flavor of like anything that they make, but I will always stick with lemonade. These are my OGs. They're good, all right? So this is 1 of 3 things that I put in my gym shaker cup. The next thing that I take is creatine. Now, this is creatine monohydrate, which is what most creatine products are sold as because that is the best way for your body to absorb it and use it. So the label says explosive power and strength, supports ATP regeneration, and increases muscle cell volume. So there is so much research behind creatine. Again, I'm not going to go into all of it because, again, you can conduct your own research, but there is so much substantiation behind using creatine and it providing positive benefits, whether you are cutting or bulking or maintaining or just chilling, whatever you're doing, this is good. So your body actually makes creatine on its own, but by supplementing with it, you're going to increase your creatine storage, and that's going to allow you to push out those extra few reps in the gym. And like, I know this is placebo, but it works for me. It's kind of like a cue. When I am like almost a failure on an exercise, I feel like suddenly I like get a burst of energy and I'm like, that's the creatine. I picture these little creatine dudes in there just like flailing around like, you got it, like just suddenly giving me energy. So this is the second thing that I put in my gym shaker cup. And then the third thing that I take intra-workout is glutamine. You can actually take this at any time of the day, but I just mix it in with my BCAAs and creatine. This and the creatine have no flavor, so that's great because I want to stick to the lemonade BCAAs. Glutamine is good for your gut health and for your immune system, two very important things that are in alignment. You know, if one of them's a little off, the other one's a little off, all right? So we want to use glutamine to try and keep those bad boys on track. Now, this one says, recover faster, enhance muscle growth, and boost immune system function, like I said. So those 3 supplements are what I take intra-workout. They are what I have taken intra-workout for years, and I don't ever really see that changing unless some groundbreaking, earth-shattering supplement comes along that we just gotta incorporate. Okay, and I only have one more left because this is something that I usually use at night, not every day, but when I am having a sweet tooth attack, all right, you know, we gotta incorporate the First Form level 1 protein. It is so light and so airy, and it mixes like none other. If you follow First Form on Instagram, or you have seen my video that they featured, then you know I got featured on First Form's Instagram talking about how awesome their protein is, which was dope for me. I was so excited about that. But in that video, I was talking about the ice cream sandwich protein, which makes bomb protein ice cream. All right, literally all you got to do is mix it with soy milk, almond milk, cashew milk, whatever you want, and some ice cubes, and you just blend that bad boy up for longer than you think, and it is thick like ice cream. All right, it's unreal. No other protein mixes like that. I'm telling you, no other protein. You got to trust the level 1. However, after going through a few tubs of ice cream sandwich, I figured I should branch out. So I got the cinnamon cookie batter, and y'all, this stuff is good. This stuff is good. So, I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about all the flavors. I just want to talk real quickly. Level 1 is a meal replacement protein, so it's going to keep you fuller for longer. They also have a Formula 1 formula that is a post-workout protein, so it absorbs faster into your body, so it's not going to keep you, it's not like a meal replacement where it's going to keep you full for as long as the level 1 would. And they have amazing flavors in both lines of their protein. So if I'm having a sweet tooth issue at night, I'll make protein ice cream or like protein frosting, where you can literally, if you have no macros left, mix protein with a little bit of water, like to where it's like doughy, like thick, and like you can literally just eat that. It's like pudding or frosting. Or like if you have maybe a little bit of macros, get a couple rice cakes and spread it on the rice cakes, dude. Like, it's so good. But yes. Okay, so that is basically my daily regimen of supplements. You know, clearly on rest days, I'm not going to be taking the intra-workout stuff. If I'm feeling particularly sore, I will have just some BCAAs. You can take that stuff on a rest day anyway. I just prefer to do it that way. And then again, I don't use the protein every day, but I keep it on deck. So I think that's everything. You guys know I don't really fuck with pre-workout. I'm looking to venture into the world of pre-workout. I did just order the mango margarita pre-workout from Ghost by Max Tuning because I had to support Max, obviously, and that tub of pre-workout is gonna last me so long because like a serving for me is like 1/35 of a scoop, okay? Like I have tried some really bad pre-workouts, all right, and I'm very scared. So, but sometimes I am so tired, like I need like a little something, and if I drink like a Diet Dr. Pepper or a Diet Coke or something that has like a little bit of caffeine in it, then I'm like bloated at the gym, and I don't want to drink like an energy drink before the gym because again, I'm bloated. So I am definitely on the hunt for a pre-workout. I would have purchased a First Form pre-workout if Max's had not just come out. Again, I wanted to support Max and, you know, just branch out, try something new. You know, this is the beauty of like not being sponsored, right? Is I can try the things that I want. So, yeah, there's that. I don't think there's any other supplements that are like, you know, normal people take, and I don't. I feel like pre-workout's the biggest one. I did not take fat burners during my prep. I dabbled in them a couple years ago, not very consistently, just like dumb, you know, when you're new to fitness, you're like, hey, you believe anything, right? And so, yeah, I did not take fat burners or anything extra during my, prep. which just reminded me, I forgot one thing. Hang on. And the reason that I forgot this is because I've not been the best about taking it lately. Because I'm dieting and my fats are a little lower than I would like, and I don't want to waste them on this. But if you're in the mood to be a good athlete, you will incorporate this every day, which I did on prep every single day. And I incorporated this until like a couple weeks ago. So even in my off season, it's very important. And I'm talking about fish oil, okay? I buy the Carlson brand lemon flavored, it's liquid fish oil because, okay, this is better for absorption purposes. Your body's going to absorb a liquid much quicker and more efficiently and better than a capsule. And also, everybody knows with the capsules that you get the fish burps, which I have never experienced because I'm bad at swallowing pills, first off, so I never tried to take a fish oil capsule. And second off, this is just, okay, it actually tastes good. Like, it sounds weird, but it's not like sour like a lemon. It honestly tastes and smells like Fruit Loops. That sounds crazy, but I smell it and tell me I'm wrong, because then you'll be wrong. No, but really, so one serving is 1 teaspoon, and that has 1,600 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. Now, when Nick put me on this, he said, buy fish oil, whatever kind you want, but make sure you're getting 2.5 grams, so 2,500 milligrams of the fatty acids. So I actually take more than a serving of this, which equals to about 10 grams of fat. So depending on what your fats are, that might be a substantial chunk of your fats. So I just kind of incorporate this when my fats are a little bit higher. So fish oil promotes heart, brain, vision, and joint health. That's literally everything in your body that is like the most important, okay? So I would highly recommend fish oil. I wouldn't say that you feel like a physical difference from it unless maybe if you have like sore joints and then you start taking this might help lubricate your joints, but luckily I don't have that problem yet. But yes, fish oil is just good, like overall, kind of like the greens, just overall health, good for you. Even if you don't feel the effects of something doesn't mean it's not good for you or bad for you. So yes, this is the last thing, and I'll usually just put this with like my lunch, like meal number 3, usually with like veggies and like ground turkey and rice or something like that. Like I'll just sprinkle it over the top. And I'm telling you, it is actually so good. Like I really enjoy the taste of this. And they also have a citrus flavor, but homegirl is not a fan of citrus flavors. So that's that. I realize this video might be kind of long. So if you watched until now, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you have questions about supplements, drop them below. Let's chat. I would love to answer any questions. That's what I'm here for. Because I know that when I first started out, there was so much information being thrown at you. If you're like perusing the whole fitness industry, like websites and social media and YouTube and Instagram, things like that. So again, if you have questions, if you need help, sort this stuff out, I encourage you to do your own research, but I'm also here as a resource for you. So with that being said, again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like the video, please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!
Take a look past the innocence.